What's up, gamers? So in this video, what we're going to be looking at is how much a special cargo warehouse that is completely stocked in a full session is going to be giving us, although you guys would probably already know by reading the thumbnail because that was the dead giveaway here. Now, while we're doing this, I'm just going to let you guys know you don't have to do this in a public session. You can be doing these sell missions in an invite-only session, although the reason that I'm doing this is so I can get the dramatic increase in bonus money that I'm going to be getting for selling in a public session. Now, another thing that I want to go ahead and remind you guys too, you're probably going to be dealing with multiple vehicles, whether that's going to be aircrafts or land vehicles. I think there's only like one tugboat. So we're always hoping for the tugboat because that's going to be the best one. So what I've done here is I've filled up one of my warehouses here, and it says right here that it's only worth like a little bit over $3.1 million. I'm just checking the map real quick to see if there's any red Mark II oppressors flying around, because that's bad, right? All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and do this. Although it looks like I am going to get multiple vehicles, and for this one is going to be aircrafts. So I'm actually going to have to go to the LSIA and get 3 separate aircrafts, although I'm going to be showing you guys, I'm going to do this completely solo. I'm not going to ask for any of my friends' help. I don't need any of my friends' help because, as a matter of fact, looking down in the bottom right-hand corner, it's going to give us actually a half an hour to get this done. So that's going to be plenty of time, I think. So here's the first plane. Now, if you guys happen to get the same sell mission as me, this is my strategy right here. So I've got to go all the way out to Sandy Shores Airfield. So once I get an airplane, I'm just going to climb up towards the clouds so I can avoid any, Mark II oppressors. And this is something I'd want to remind you guys of. There's tons of off-the-radar glitches, God mode glitches, all different types of glitches that players are using in public sessions to grief other players. So here's what we're going to go ahead and do. Land the first vehicle, and then I'm going to have to defend this for just a second. So there's going to be bad guys here. We're going to go ahead and shoot those guys up, and then I'm going to go ahead and call out my Sparrow helicopter from Kosatka, and then I'm just going to go ahead and fly this back to the LSIA. Remind you, I'm doing this in a full public session, and I'm trying to do this as fast as possible, although I did speed up the gameplay. I didn't cut anything out because I just wanted to show you guys that not one time during this whole travel mission here did I get messed with, which is pretty rare, I guess, in a sense, seeing as how we are in a full public session and there's a lot of people that like to grief out there, is my point is being. All right, once again, airplane number 2, we're gonna go for the clouds because once again, I don't know if there's like an off-the-radar Mark II oppressor or somebody's in a jet flying around or something like that. And yeah, and if there was a jet potentially, they could come and mess me up. So glad that there wasn't any jets flying around, because usually there's some sort of laser flying around griefing the lobby, at least the lobbies that I'm in. All right, aircraft number 2, we got one more to go. So for this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it my Mark II oppressor, although we can use the Sparrow helicopter. The Sparrow helicopter is actually faster than the Mark II oppressor. I was just using my Mark II oppressor because I left my Sparrow helicopter over here. So here we go, you guys. I've actually gone across the map a couple times now, and we're gonna make our 3rd trip, and this is gonna be well worth it in the end, because if you guys did read the thumbnail, you're gonna be seeing the dramatic increase in money. So right now we have special cargo that's dishing out the times and a half, but since I'm doing this in a public session, that means I'm gonna be getting 50% even extra on top of that almost $2 million. So just add like 50% on top of the 3.2, which is going to be like 1.6, and then you add it all together, it's going to be whatever the thumbnail said, which is like 4.7. So here we go. I was just actually watching the map, making sure there's no griefers, and all we got to do is just land this baby in here. Bam, got it done, and right there, just got paid a whole bunch of money. So that right there is like $4,783,500, something like that. It's a lot of money and was definitely well worth it, although it did take me a couple hours to fill up one of my warehouses, although I was trying to fill up multiple warehouses, which you guys should always try to do like at least 2 warehouses, which prior to this I did make a video talking about how to do that in general. But this is something that I'm going to be doing all week long, because right there, guys, I just got like $5 million almost, seriously. And if I just went to like, my agency and collected the $250 out of the warehouse, or I would say the safe, then there we go. There's like $5 million right there. So anyways, from there, if you guys ended up enjoying the video and it was helpful, hit the like button on the way out, subscribe for new content, leave a comment, and thank you guys for watching. My name is GRAVESIGHT, and I will see you in the next one. So peace!